My name is Jenny. This is me. I am 27 and a software engineer. This is my husband Josh, and we have been married for 4 years. I follow him around a lot with a camera, and you can often find us on a plane or a train. We are originally from Seattle, Washington, but in December 2020, in the middle of a global pandemic, we made the crazy decision to move to Berlin, Germany, for Josh to pursue his MBA and fulfill our dream of living in Europe together. After living in Berlin for a year and a half and really starting to settle into our life there, Josh got an unexpected dream job opportunity in the US that we decided to take. So in May 2022, we moved back to the US, at least for the time being. We aren't done with our adventuring yet, so we decided to visit a few different cities across the US with the goal of finding a new place to live. We spent the summer in Seattle soaking up quality time with friends and family and adjusting back to US living. Then, in October, we drove to Los Angeles, where we enjoyed 2.5 months in the sunshine, reveling in the uniqueness of fall in Southern California. We then returned to Seattle for the holidays before taking off for New York City in February. NYC was a dream come true for us. We loved walking the streets of Soho every day after work, exploring a new neighborhood each weekend, and experiencing some of the never-ending cultural experiences the city has to offer. We are now off to spend 6 weeks in Boston. Come with us as we pack and drive up north from NYC, discover our cute Beacon Hill apartment, and obsess over the beauty of the old Boston architecture. We can't wait to see all that Boston has to offer, and are excited to bring you along with us.
Falling to pieces in my room. Are you coming over? That's cool. I could use a little something to do. We could go outside, take a little ride if you want to. That's cool. I did what I was supposed to. There's nothing left for me to do. So now I'm poking out my head through open windows. 'Cause that's what I feel like.
Welcome back to another vlog. Today is both a very exciting and kind of sad day because we're leaving New York for Boston. I'm just keeping an eye outside because Josh is on his way back from picking up our rental car because we're driving from New York to Boston with all our stuff, and there's like no street parking left. So we will see how this goes. We might have to park like around the block somewhere and then like drag all our stuff. Hopefully that's not the case. We have like a bunch of street parking right in front of us. I'm just hoping that someone pulls out at just the right time. Hope you're ready for more moving content because here we go again. We are honestly moving professionals at this point. I'm gonna finish packing up like the last little things and then do like a cursory clean of our Airbnb. And then hopefully at that point, Josh will be back with the rental car and we can start loading up. So there's a spot right out front right now and I'm a little stressed. Josh is almost back and I'm like, is he gonna be able to get it? Oh my gosh, he's here and he's gonna get the spot. Ooh, it's got Kentucky plates. That was just marvelous. It's literally right outside our front door. You did it all by yourself.
Hello folks. This is how a Kentucky Heights moves out of New York City.
Where are you putting those? Here?
I don't know. Can't see. Can't see anything.
Do you remember when our bags got stolen out of our moving van in Berlin? Well, now every time we're loading a car, one of us stays in the car. Oh, I gotta help Josh. This is my cab driver.
Look, you look over there, you see buildings.
Wow.
Look at that.
Wow, there's the subway. We're going across the Williamsburg Bridge. Getting out of Manhattan. Bye-bye, New York City.
Sup, bitches.
You focus on merging. We stopped at some random Whole Foods somewhere in Connecticut. People smile a lot here. So many flights of stairs up to this apartment, and it's absolutely gorgeous, but we're like literally maybe the top floor and it's hot, and I've lost track of how many trips we've made. Josh is bringing in the last load of stuff. I want to give you a tour, but there's just stuff everywhere right now, so I'll get it sorted and then give you a tour. But here is a little glimpse of the view. As you can see, we're literally on the rooftop, but it is just a gorgeous view of Beacon Hill, so it's worth it. Actually, I changed my mind. It is very messy in here, but I'm going to give you a tour and then do a little time lapse of cleaning and putting our stuff away. This apartment is so dang cute. I'm very happy with it. It is much smaller than our New York apartment, so we're gonna have to figure out like our working situation and everything, but I'm excited about it. So let me show you around. I did not finish. Obviously, this place is still a disaster, but I did have a little bit of a mental breakdown because the couch that was supposed to be in here is not here. There's just this bed. So there's literally nowhere comfortable to sit in our new apartment. And my back was hurting, so that was fun. But then I took a shower and now I feel better. And we're gonna go on a walk and get some food because I'm also very hungry, and that might be contributing to the mental breakdown. Josh also discovered that he sliced his fingers, so he's cleaning that. I don't know what happened. I do really, really like this little apartment. It's just pretty small. Like, I just took a shower and I barely fit, so that was exciting. There's a few things that need tweaking, but I just got a text from the Airbnb host that said they will swap out the bed for a couch on Monday, so crisis averted. It's the next morning and it's Sunday and we're just gonna take it easy. Josh has already started unpacking. I was just finishing making some coffee and then I'm gonna get started on unpacking as well. We kind of crashed when we got back from Whole Foods last night. Yesterday was a very long and busy day. Now we are going to get into it.
It's like the two of Hello one and all, this is solo Gerald adventure number 2. I am venturing out into the rain here in Boston to go forth and witness what I hope is the men's pros finishing the Boston Marathon over at Copley Square. Still strong. That was rad. I did get some footage, not exactly the footage that I hoped. It was actually post-finish line that I got to see all these people, but because I was post-finish line, I was able to see Eliud Kipchoge, which was phenomenal. Also, it was kind of comical the way that as you went through the professional men's finishers, guys got progressively beefier. Got progressively beefier. Started to see some upper body mass on the later dudes. American horse.
A few days later, we are settling in great. We had the landlords come by a couple days ago and we got a couch, which is awesome. They took out the bed that was previously over here on the wall. I'll give you an updated tour in a second, but yes, we got a couch. Definitely not the most comfortable couch in the world, but we'll survive. We went to the gym for the first time today since we moved, so that was nice. And yeah, just generally like kind of getting into the swing of things and figuring out our home office setups and all of that has just taken up most of our time the last few days besides work. We haven't been able to get out and about and do too much yet, although we have been on a few walks and stuff, which you already saw the footage from. But I'm really looking forward to these 6 weeks in Boston, and I just think it's gonna be a really fun experience. It's so different from New York. Obviously there's like similar style architecture and stuff in some places, but whereas New York is just like go, go, go and like excess everywhere, Boston is much more laid back and historical and quiet. And it's crazy. The first night that we got here, I was so struck by the fact that we could just open our window at night and sleep with the window open the entire night and just hear the birds and like an occasional car, but like really not that bad, which was absolutely not gonna happen in New York. We're still very much on the fence about, you know, whether we want to move here or we want to move to New York. I think it'll just take some time for us to explore Boston more and see if like the slower paced lifestyle is for us. Let me give you a slightly updated tour. This is the updated living room layout. So you can see we got the couch in, and then we changed the table to over here and the couch to over here so we can see out the window better when we're sitting on the couch, and also so we can have this second home office set up with the monitor and not have it be blocking the window. The kitchen, pretty much the same. And then the bedroom is actually also pretty much the same. We did have them put in the AC unit though, which will be nice. And then we have this second home office set up in the bedroom. One thing that's kind of been on my mind the last couple days is a pattern I'm starting to realize that occurs whenever we move to a new place, is that I just feel kind of like off and down for the first week or so, sometimes a little bit longer. I think it's taken me a few moves to really attribute that to the move itself. Obviously, I want to go to these new places and I'm like very excited to explore these new cities. It's been confusing to me why all of a sudden when we arrive in a new place, I'm like sad. But I think it's something that's not really talked about, is that remote work and digital nomads and all of that is really glamorized a lot. And yes, it is such a privilege to be able to travel around and work from all these different cities and places that we've been, but it's also has its downsides. You know, it's not easy to not really have a home base and constantly be packing up and moving your stuff around. So I just kind of wanted to call that out in case anyone here is interested in trying the digital nomad lifestyle. It is something to consider. My neighbor is out on his balcony smoking a cigarette and watching me, so that's been fun. Well, that's gonna be the end of this vlog. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure that you like this video and subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.